It's an anti-weeble wobble.
Huh?
An anti-weeble wobble?
What does that mean?
You don't know the weeble wobbles?
No.
Well, they weeble, they wobble, but they don't fall down. That exclusively falls down.
I don't know what you're on about. And hey, what? Is this an actual thing, or are you just making up stuff?
It's an actual thing, yeah.
No, you're not. That's not real.
Yeah, it is. It's an old children's toy.
No, it's a Weeble Wobble?
Yeah. This was a thing. I did not...
Hey, what are you talking about? It's right there!
Oh, good job.
Are we looking up this fake thing you just made?
I did not make it.
Don't go on Wikipedia, because I know you faked the Wikipedia page earlier today.
Look, I only had to put Weeble.
What do you mean?
Weebles?
I see Weebly toys, that's what I say. That's a tree!
These fuckers here, they are.
What is this Playmobil?
I said it was a children's toy.
Those are Mighty Beans.
These are Mighty Beans. These are not. Well, it's kind of the same thing as Mighty Beans, for being honest. They're just these children's figurines that are waiting.
Hasbro? That's not even a company.
Listen, man. Play School, 1971. Famously known for the slogan, Weebles wobble, but they don't fall down.
Alright, you did quote that exactly, so maybe this is a thing. But the 70s? My dad played with those.
They were around until, like, at least the early 2000s. Oh, no, look, here's Bluey ones.
Bluey?
Look, that's at Target. That's legit. I don't think you can get more
For
legit.
$45? No wonder I've never seen them.
That's fair.
Let's talk about Mighty Beans. How many Mighty Beans did you have growing up?
I had a few.
A few?
Yeah.
I had many.
You seem like a Mighty Beans kid.
Why is that? Why would you say that? What makes you think?
Because you could buy a pack of 5 at the Dollar Tree.
You're trying to say I was poor?
Yes.
Oh, I was. But that was beside the point.
It's not at all what I had planned for.
Okay, well, what do we have planned for today?
I mean, do you have anything else about Mighty Beans or Weeble Wobbles? Because
The thing that didn't exist, no, I don't have anything about that, and I do not have anything more about Mighty Beans.
I think I proved very well that they not only did exist, but still exist, apparently.
I guess.
That's going to be the next thing they get you as a Weeble Wobble.
Please don't get me no damn Weeble Wobble. I will leave that shit here.
For the rest of the children's toys.
Let me ask you something. You ever get a present for, like, your birthday? And that person gives it to you, and then you open it, and you just look at it, you're like, I've never wanted something so little, and then you look at the person, and they're, like, over the moon that you have this thing. It's like, if you wanted to just buy yourself this, please just don't buy this for me. Do you understand what I'm saying? You ever had that?
I don't think I've ever had that specifically. The first one that comes to mind was... Will I get flamed for talking about this? I don't listen to this bullshit. Was my aunt one year... This is like a twofer.
A twofer?
For my birthday, got me a Flash t-shirt. But got it for me because of Sheldon from The Big Bang Theory.
That's funny.
Which I never cared for The Big Bang Theory, nor did I watch it at the time because I was a child. So it was just... And then the other thing was I, being the ungrateful smartass that I was sometimes, made a joke about actually getting a present that year because they did not give me a present the year before.
Okay.
And she then made up something that she got me. No, you didn't give me a Green Lantern hoodie. I would know if I got a Green Lantern hoodie. That sounds cool as shit. But yeah, that's the only thing I could say that.
So, I love you, Dad, but my dad is like, does this every gift-giving holiday. He will give me something that he is absolutely in love with, and I'm like, I can tell you love this thing. I know it. Because he's so excited for me to open it. I'm like, oh. So, like, my dad's obsessed with Buc-ee's. And he went on a cruise, and then he went on his ride back. He stopped at, like, 12 Buc-ee's on his way back.
No, you do mean the big rest stop.
Yeah. So he stopped at, like, 5 of those, and He just got me a Bucky shirt and some Bucky's mints. The one I get, because they're sours. They're not. I had one. They're not sour at all. They just taste like orange. The mints, literally, I try not to do this because it is extremely rude. But I really failed yesterday. I was not excited. As soon as he handed me the bag of my gifts in a Bucky's bag, I'm like, oh, I didn't get anything for my birthday. Luckily, half of the gifts were Bucky stuff, and the other half were I got a Bears Yeti. And finally, I have had it on my Amazon list for 2 years. It was a Time Wizard from Yu-Gi-Oh! Clock. And they finally got that for me. Because every time I'm like, do you really want it? I was like, yes, I really want it. It's been on there for 2 years. So, the thing that I don't like to do is, not that I don't like to show that I'm not excited, but it definitely came through. And Christine knew it immediately. Which is so funny, because she reads me much easier than I think my dad does. And Christine was like, yeah, I could tell when we handed you the bag you weren't very excited. But Dad gives me I'm like, oh, okay. And we start watching a movie. We get about 3/4 of the way through, and I'm like hungry. So I open up the orange things, and my dad's like, open up the other ones. I haven't had those yet. And I just grabbed a tin. I said, I'm not going to eat them. Here you go. And I just gave him back the gift. I hate doing that, but jeez. Sometimes it's like, you know me, right?
Open up the other one. I haven't had them yet.
Like, you know me. Show me that you know me a little bit, Dad. Come on, just give me something outside the box.
I saw a 2-pack of Bears tumblers, and I was like, do I just buy these for him and keep them until it's time that I need a gift?
I love that. I have too many Bears cups now.
That's fair.
That's my only thing with, the Yetis. I'm very happy, that Yeti's a good product, right? I just drink a lot, so I always try to find, mega jumbo cups. And this Yeti's fine. This Yeti will probably help keep me from drinking myself out of house and home. Not alcohol, but lemonade. Because I just figured out that the lemonade that I like, BJ sells for $2 whole cheaper.
That'll do it.
That'll do it for me, man. What do you got for me? What are we talking about this week?
2 superhero trailers came out weeks ago, and we just haven't even mentioned that they exist.
Okay, I know the one is Spider-Man.
The one is Spider-Man. I think Spider-Man's the more egregious one. Supergirl's trailer also came out.
Yeah, I went to go see the Mario movie.
I didn't do that yet.
I did that on Saturday.
I might do that this week.
I did that for my birthday. I went to go see it.
That's nice.
And that was one of the trailers. This is what I have to say about the Supergirl trailer. I'm not going to say anything else. I think this is well known. I was hating on Superman.
Uh-huh.
I'm still not as high as everybody else is on it, but it's a good movie. When I saw the Superman trailer, I saw it because I was like, I'm not going to go see the Superman movie. I saw the trailer, I was like, I might have to go see Superman. Because the trailer I thought was really good. I was very interested. I saw the Supergirl trailer, and I don't think I've ever been as bored watching a trailer. Because I watched sometimes you watch a trailer, shows way too much. And then there's sometimes I'll watch a trailer and I'm like, what is the movie? It just seemed like a bunch of stuff put together, but if this came out before Superman, there's no way I'm seeing this, because the only thing that's getting me to want to go see it is that I know Superman was so good. So I'm in a hard place, between a rock and a hard place. It works.
I don't know if it does.
Yeah, it does.
I'll let you have it.
The Rock is Supergirl might be amazing. And the hard place is the trailer made me think that that's going to be a boring ass movie I won't care about.
I don't think Supergirl potentially being an amazing movie is a rock in that situation.
Then
I do think the trailer being a little boring is a hard place. I don't think I was as bored as you were, but it doesn't really show much. But also that's what I'm into. So
yeah, and but then they give you the one thing in the trailer that you're supposed to go like, oh, and I was like, oh, okay. And I wanted it more. But I hope it's gonna be good. It's gotta be good. It's James Gunn. It'll be good.
James Gunn not as involved as everyone says that he is, which is funny.
Is he not?
He's like, he's executive producer of DC.
No, he's Feige, right?
Yeah, but I don't think he might have a producer credit. I don't know. He doesn't direct. I don't think he writes.
Well, that makes me want to see it less.
Makes me want to see it a little bit more.
You don't like James Gunn?
I like James Gunn. The trailer gives me Guardian vibes, and I don't want to watch James Gunn just do Guardians again, which is apt considering that Guardians is...
I can't remember the Guardians trailer, so I can't...
But knowing that it's not him, I think it will keep it from being two, if that makes sense. It can be cut in the same vein, but...
Okay. I don't know. I wasn't a big fan of Superman, the character. I'm even less of a fan of Supergirl, so... Purely because she's a woman.
I know.
I just wanted to let that be known.
Uh-huh.
Probably the only movie that I've been less interested to see than this was Wonder Woman. Or maybe Black Widow. Or Elektra. Hidden Figures, maybe.
You're missing a...
Fried green tomatoes?
You're missing a big tentpole female superhero movie. Oh, two, technically.
Okay, because the only other one I can think of is Captain Marvel.
Yeah, that's the one. And
that's the tentpole?
It made $2 billion.
Do we think that movie's better than Wonder Woman?
I don't know. I feel like I'm supposed to say that it's not, but I also haven't seen Wonder Woman.
I haven't seen Wonder Woman in a long time either, and we all know I didn't like it.
Yeah. And I also remember more recently watching Captain Marvel and being like, that movie's just not bad. So, I don't know.
I think it's aggressively fine. That might be the most middle I am on a movie, is Captain Marvel.
Yeah. And then the Spider-Man trailer.
Yeah.
Do you think they're lying to us?
What do you mean lying?
I just keep seeing... Because, that's the thing with the Marvel trailers, that they're liars. They're big liars. They put things in the trailers that aren't there. They take things out. They obviously pitch in the trailer that they're going to do the Man-Spider plot.
Yeah.
Which I'm kind of into. If they do it right, I'm kind of here for it. It'd be weird. It's kind of weird.
My personal opinion is I don't think you can do it without it being a horror movie. Yeah. And it'd be done to its fullest potential. I think you could probably do it. It won't be what I want. Man-Spider just screams body horror movie to me. Now, how you do that as a superhero movie, maybe it'll be good. But we'll see.
The other thing I keep saying is the trailer is heavily edited, and it's actually the Venom symbiote. So, maybe. Maybe not.
I'm just happy Punisher's in it.
Punisher's in it.
That just made my day.
Their little interaction was like, yes, this is proper Spider-Man Punisher.
Love that.
Spider-Man is pissed at him for existing.
Other Marvel, not to get away from Spider-Man, but to stay kind of with Punisher.
It all goes back to Spider-Man, for being honest.
Well, yeah, because she's in the trailer, right? Or no, or she in the Devil Born Again trailer. Jessica Jones, they brought her back.
Yeah, she's in Daredevil. Yeah, she's coming in the new season of Daredevil. Okay. I haven't watched any of that, so do not ask me any questions about that.
What reality do you want to live in? Reality 1, where they bring back all of the Netflix people. Reality 2, where they have already brought back everybody and they don't bring back Luke Cage or Iron Fist, or they just bring back Luke Cage and they leave Iron Fist on the corner. What reality do you want to live in?
I'm okay with reality 3, but I want reality 2.
I want reality 1.
Really?
Yes. Yeah.
Why?
Because neither of those actors are... No, and let me clarify. I want those characters. I don't want...
Yeah.
I don't want either of those two actors, because I don't think the Luke Cage show is good, and I don't think he does a good enough job for me to want him back, and I think Iron Fist, I think that guy is, really
Wasn't
bad.
The first option bring everyone back?
No, it was it?
I think it was... I thought, in my read, I could be wrong. Option 1 was bring everyone back. Option 2 was only bring back Jessica Jones and Daredevil and don't bring back Iron Fist and...
Okay, but then
option 3 was...
Then we agree. I'm sorry, I thought I mixed myself.
Yeah. No, because I agree with... I like Luke Cage's actor. I don't like Iron Fist's actor.
Yeah,
I think it makes more sense to reboot both of them than to only reboot one of them.
Yeah.
I could be okay with just rebooting one of them, but it'll be weird to bring back that Luke Cage and then have a different Iron Fist.
I don't know who would want as Luke Cage. Like, the more I think...
Obafemi.
Yeah.
I agree.
Too much hair.
I agree. Get an actual actor. I don't know who.
Uncle Phil. Mr. Mosley.
And then did they officially announce... I don't remember if they did or not. Did they officially announce the Punisher Marvel special thing?
Oh, I don't think so.
Okay. I saw a headline, but also April Fool's Day just happened, so who fucking knows what?
I love that.
They fucking got me, and I'm upset about it.
Oh, you know what's so funny? I didn't get April Fool's, but I thought I did. I was just on my timeline, just scrolling, and I saw the Philadelphia Wings said we're going to cease operation. I said, oh, that sucks. I'm like, oh, it's my birthday. It's April Fool's. So I called my dad the next day. I was like, did you see the Wings put out that April Fool's about shutting down? He said, no, that's real. That came out 2 days before.
Yeah, that's real.
I was like, oh, well, I'm sorry, Dad. So now I'm on the campaign to try to convince him to get Union season tickets. He said, what? You don't go with us now? I said, I would start poisoning one of you so I could take your guys' place and go.
It's an interesting, the Wings situation. It's not.
It's not.
It's not interesting at all. Comcast Spectre are cutting costs. They're cutting them.
Yeah.
The league said that they are looking for new owners, so they might
try to move them to Trenton. So
I've
heard.
They might stay in Philly. Might move. Yeah, it's
every game I've gone to, I've never seen And to be fair, they've been bad for forever.
The Wings have,
yeah. So nobody the arena I would say is maybe a third full every time I go.
But you got to think. There's so... okay, it is a little interesting.
They had a bring your pet day when I went.
Yeah, but minor league teams do that all the time.
I know, minor league teams.
But you have to think that,
the teams that are... the teams that are financed by the Major League Baseball clubs. Yeah, there's no club above the Wings.
You have to think that it can't cost that much for Comcast Spectre to run that club.
I think it could.
Because what are the costs of a sports team?
Facilities, trading,
that first thing
equipment.
That first thing they don't have to pay for because they own the arena.
No, I mean facilities to train at. They don't train inside the...
Yeah, they also own all of the facilities that they train at.
But it takes... Okay, you have to own a place and you have to pay taxes on that place.
Yeah, but facilities, it's all the same facilities that the Flyers use. That's the thing.
I don't know if that's true, but if it is, then fine. I don't know how do you train on hockey and field hockey in the same thing.
I don't know, the same way they probably play on the same thing. I'm not saying it's smart. I'm saying that's what it is.
I don't know how true that is, but...
That's why, the thing that gets me about it is, I get it. If you're cutting costs and you're going through your portfolio, oh, this team is bad, doesn't make any money, you cut. I understand how they got there. It's just... I don't know how then someone takes that on, because they're almost definitely going to have to, one, get facilities for them, unless they start renting the facilities from Comcast Spectre, which is going to be money. Same thing as if they stay in Philly, which I know is completely unlikely.
Yeah, no, it's not.
They then have to rent that. Even if they do move to Trenton, they have to rent whatever the name of that.
Well, I gotta assume that's near where the Devils play, right?
No, Devils are all the way up in Newark. There is I
have no idea where they were.
There is an arena in Trenton. I forget the name of it, but there's just a New Japan show there earlier this year.
It could just be that the owners just don't want to deal with it anymore. Maybe it doesn't make enough money. They just want to sell.
Yeah, I mean that's almost definitely.
It could just be bad owners. You give it to somebody in Trenton is excited, they get it, they buy it, and they actually care, they actually put it into the team. Because, I don't feel this way about football, soccer, basketball, baseball, any of the sports that I watch. I watch that, I watch the Wings play, and I'm like, I could coach this team. I could coach this sport. Just the way, how horrible it looked like their offense ran, and I watched the other, the last time we talked about the Wings, I talked about transition offense and on a fast break. My dad, the first time we did it, the other team wasn't really doing it. But every once in a while they do it and they'd be successful. He's like, that's just not how the game is played. Well, the last game I went to, I watched them score in transition 1-on-3 like 6 times. So it can work. It literally does work, and we just weren't doing it. They just weren't proactive. They weren't, and this is what I talk about. A lot of like front office people fail upwards. Their coach was horrible. They fired him. They moved him up to GM. Like, and that's why the Bills will never be successful because they continue to fail upwards.
Speaking of Philadelphia sports,
Sorry, I got choked. I choked.
Nah, didn't sound like a joke.
No, I'm sorry.
I had a question on my mind.
Ooh.
For a while, for like over a year now, I think. And I wanted to ask it on here for a while, and then I was like doing my own research, found a couple of different options, and I have no idea what I expect from you out of this conversation. But when you're going to Philly, when you're going to a game, whether that be Phillies, Flyers, Eagles, 76ers, not Union, because you take a different exit for them. Yeah. But you go off exit 17, unless you're me. If you're me, you probably shoot up and take the next one. But if you take exit 17, which is sometimes also closed, but if you take exit 17, curve down, and go under 95, and there's these pillars that are not Peters. There's these pillars, definitely not Peters. There are these pillars that are heavily graffitied. Well, they were. They're not anymore. But they were heavily graffitied. At some point last year, they painted over them. I don't know why. And the most prominent thing on it is this guy.
Okay.
This old school Phillies P.
Okay.
And I realized if you walk into a rally house, this is my new hat, by the way.
Yes,
I got it customized. It's got the ice cream on the side. Customized at Citizens Bank Park. Hell yeah. Whereas if you walk into a rally house up here, it's 20 minutes away, whether it's one actually in Philly, one in Jersey, what have you, at least half the Phillies merchandise are these maroon and powder blues. At least half of the Eagles merchandise is Kelly green. So I was thinking about throwback logos in general, and about how Philly really just kind of has set in on them for 2 of their teams alongside of their current looks. And originally the question was going to start right there and ask, are there any other teams that do this or have this weird dichotomy with their old logos being so front and center? And then I realized that that's the case for at least one other football team and one hockey team, and I don't know outside of that.
What football team?
The Bucks do their stuff in their creamsicle still.
Yeah, I
don't know if it's as prevalent if you go down there.
It's not. Merch. If you're comparing it to Eagles with the Kelly green and the old Eagle, I don't think it's the same. I just think people know the Bucks in the creamsicle because for the longest time they were the ugliest uniforms in the NFL. They don't love the creamsicle the way that Eagles love Kelly green. I could say Denver. Denver likes their old light, like real light orange and light blue with the D with the horse coming out of it. They really like that. The Patriots do like to pat the Patriot. The mid 80s, mid 80s and 90s Patriots look. They love that logo. They love Pat the Patriot. And the Jets can't decide if they hate their old look or not. The Jets do really like when the Eagles were really Kelly green. The Jets went back to their like really vibrant green. And I just think those are sick. I like those Jets uniforms. I'm trying to think. The Bears don't do it. The Packers' old uniforms are awful.
Well, the Packers are awful, so.
You said it, not me.
You've said it enough times before.
No. Yeah, no, I don't think any other teams really like their old logo like that. Like, if I keep thinking, Seattle loves their, like, late 90s, or, maybe it was late 80s, early 90s.
See, Seattle was the team I was gonna compare, and just be like, if you walked into a rally house near Seattle, I don't know if they have them up there, I don't know if they're fully national yet, that's just an example to use. Would there be, because both the Seahawks and the Mariners, to use a baseball and a football example, have old logos and old color palettes. I understand the football one is similar, but I guess
similar to what they have now.
Yeah, But, like, I guess Kelly Green to Midnight Green is also pretty similar in that regard.
Yeah.
So
They go light blue. Yeah.
Yeah.
With the silver and the green.
So, like, if they have throwback gear, but also I don't think do the Seahawks or I know the Mariners do, but, like, do the Seahawks play in old uniforms?
Yeah, they do
want
once
to do it. Okay.
Yeah.
The Mariners didn't until they technically still don't. Their City Connects have the old color palette, but they don't use the old logo. And I really like the old logo.
The Seahawks,
so it's weird, but
the Seahawks have the odd situation of their best uniforms were in the 2010s. We first got like the color rushes and the neon green Seattle stuff, and everybody loves those uniforms. But they love their old school Seahawks stuff. Those are bangers. I love those uniforms. I like the old school Seahawks. And I don't think anybody else really messes with their... Because logos don't change very often in the NFL. They kind of stay kind of similar.
yeah.
Yeah, like the Bears really have... The Bears only just changed to the bear head from the C.
I noticed. I did some research.
I still don't know how I feel about it. But... Okay, let me ask you this, since you're a baseball guy. When you see that C, do you see the Bears first or the Cincinnati Reds first?
Cincinnati.
You see the Reds first, right?
Depends on... Okay, it depends. I'm going to say if it's the white or black ones, I think of Cincinnati first. But, like, a lot of times that C is orange, and I'm not stupid enough to see an orange C and go Reds. Like, obviously that's the Bears.
I guess it is I guess it does depend on the colors. Because I think black and white, what would I think? And obviously I'd say the Bears because I'm a Bears fan, but it's too close. We needed to change.
Yeah.
And instead of making something new, I'm happy we just went with the secondary logo. I'm happy with just the bear head. And the bear head's cool.
Bear head is cool.
Yeah. And I keep thinking, I don't like the Cowboys have always been the star. The Giants don't really love their old stuff. Like the Giants used to just have Giants written on the side of the helmet, and I like those. Those are the '90s Giants. But yeah. And the Commanders can't really play in their old uniforms.
They cannot.
The Titans like their Oilers. The Titans always celebrate the Oilers.
That's good. That was one of the ones I was going to ask was, does Houston do Oilers stuff?
Well, not the Texans don't. The Titans do. The Tennessee Titans put on the Oilers uniforms. The Texans aren't related to the Titans. To the
I know they're not.
They're not related to the Oilers.
Yeah, it's like that, they're not, but they are. Like, they're not at all. There is no team.
Yeah.
But they play in Houston.
Yeah, now they play in Houston. Yeah.
Well, the other part of that question was going to be, is that nostalgia just based because the logo changes for both the Eagles and the Phillies were in the 90s? And thus, there is a specific nostalgia for...
I would say probably.
Those just a couple years older than us. Because
I'm thinking, do they like those because that's when their team was successful? Or is it just because it's old? Because Seattle, I would say, because it's just old. Like, they weren't super successful back then.
I mean...
The Oilers were pretty good. But that's also, they moved, so that's different.
Yeah.
That's a different circumstance. They moved, and they don't exist like that anymore, so that's why they celebrate it. Eagles weren't really that good in the 90s. Every other team in their division won, and they didn't.
Yeah.
So...
Phillies won a World Series in 1980 when they had those colors and that logo, but they also won a World Series in 2008 when they had the current outfit. So
didn't they win again?
No, they won twice.
That's it. I thought they won the 2010s. Did the Red Sox win twice?
The Red Sox won
after
2000.
3 times. Yeah, 3 times. Okay.
Yeah, they broke their...
How many times did Big Papi win? Just one? Big Papi. They're like, he's one of the commentators on, I don't know what network, but he's a baseball guy. He hates the Yankees. Yeah, I'm shocked. I thought he was like a big deal. Big Papi.
He might be for the team that he was associated with.
No, I think everybody knows Big Papi. I only say that because I see when I be on my baseball TikTok, I be seeing a lot of Big Papi. David Ortiz, that's his name.
Oh, I have heard this name.
Yeah,
I think he's Red Sox.
Yeah, I know. Yeah.
I don't know when he played, so I don't know. I could tell you if I knew when he played. But yeah, they've won. I want to say the Red Sox have won 3, counting the curse-breaking one. Which I don't remember what year the curse-breaking one was.
We love breaking the curse.
I didn't realize that the Giants had a curse as well until
San Francisco, New York.
San Francisco. Yes, but San Francisco. Apparently, when they had left New York and went to San Francisco, they then had a curse. They didn't win a World Series until like 2010.
Oh, jeez.
And then they won like 3, not back to back, but like nearly back to back.
I love that the Lions never got to break their curse.
You just be a hater sometimes.
Yeah. You have to.
Yeah, that's true. So yeah, that was my question about that.
Okay.
Throwback logos are so prevalent in fucking Philadelphia sports culture. Even the 76ers get love for their throwback logo.
They're good. And their throwback is the 2000s. They don't ever go back to like the 80s, which is odd because that's when they won their chips in the 80s. Like I don't ever see the old school 76ers logo like the Dr. J, Moses Malone, Charles Barkley era. They're always in AIs. And AI won 1 finals game. Dr. J brought him 2 chips, and they're like, eh.
It's just weaponized nostalgia. And unfortunately, the nostalgia is correct. All the uniforms look really cool.
No, you know, I love the black 76ers are so cool.
Black 76ers, the powder blues look cool, the Kelly greens look cool. Like, unfortunately, nostalgia was correct on this one. So you went to the theaters, you watched the Mario movie.
There is a scene specifically for us. Yeah, I think it's in the last 20 minutes of the movie. You'll love it when you see it.
Okay.
And you'll know exactly what it is.
We might see it this week. We talked about taking the kids.
It's a banger.
I don't know. But speaking of movies where the trailer gives away absolutely nothing to what the plot is about, what I did see this week is the drama.
How's that?
It was really good.
Good.
It's a little batshit crazy, but I recommend it.
You know a movie I'm going to see when it comes out?
What movie?
Disclosure Day.
This is the first I'm hearing of this movie.
It's like a movie about releasing to the public that aliens exist.
Okay.
And like somebody finds out and they're like, I have to share this with the world, and then it's like the government hunting them down or something. Like, that's basically what I've got from the trailer. If that's what the movie ends up being, I'm in. If it ends up subverting my expectations, I'm in even more. So.
And then
and Emily Blunt is the main. It looks like the main person in it, so she usually does a good job.
And then I still need to watch Project Hail Mary.
Apparently, that's amazing.
Apparently, it is.
And that's a movie where I was like, oh, the trailer showed me everything, so why do I care?
But apparently, the trailer shows you nothing. So
that's so crazy.
Yeah, like that, because I thought the same thing, and then I saw someone put it next to the drama and being like, movies that you have no idea what's going on based off the trailer, and I'm like, oh shit, what the fuck happens in the movie then? Because the drama, like, it does do what its trailer says it's doing, but, like, you wouldn't be able to guess. So, like, the trailer just is like, oh, it's their wedding week, and the drama that happens around a wedding week. You wouldn't be able to guess what the thing happens that causes all the drama. And it is.
Well, what is it? I'm not going to see it.
You should go see it.
I'm definitely not going to go pay to go see it.
It's Robert Pattinson and Zendaya.
Zendaya could not care less.
Oh, damn.
2 people who do not move me.
Robert Pattinson should move you.
He should. But if he's not twinkling in the sunlight, I don't care. Oh, that's not true. I like him in Tenet. He's probably the only part of Tenet I like. That's not true. I don't know. I have a bunch of people around me that tell me Tenet's the greatest movie they've ever seen. I'm like, oh, you guys are all dumb. There's nothing that will make... And this is horrible. I shouldn't be like this. There's nothing that makes me discount your opinion more on if I think you know movies is if you tell me Tenet is the best Nolan they've ever seen. I'm like, okay, you're dumb. Here's Tanner's pet peeve for the day. There's nothing that infuriates me more than people telling me, oh, Tenet was so good once I watched it the second time. Get out of my face. There's a difference between watching a movie a second time, knowing the twist, and then seeing it differently, and then having to watch it a second time to understand what happened in the movie. That's different. There's 2 very different things, and Tenet is not the first thing I said. I hate that movie. But it's fine. It's a fine movie.
Speaking of watching movies more than once, I did also watch Knives Out 3. Wake Up Dead Man.
You watched it twice?
No, but Hannah watched it twice. Therefore it counted. First time she was very tired and fell asleep and thought she might have hated it due to the fact that it takes place in a church. We're here to report that that's not the case. She was just tired. It's a banger. Perfect Easter movie, by the way, apparently.
You know what else is a perfect Easter movie?
What else is
Godzilla X Kong the New Empire. A lot of Ten Commandments imagery in that movie.
Did you finally finish your Godzilla thing?
No.
Oh, damn. Get played.
We have we actually skipped the anime trilogy because we could not bring ourselves to watch it. AKA, I kept saying it was bad, and now they don't want to watch it. And then we have to watch -1. We just watched the 3 American movies back to back to back. So
there you go. That's good. At least you're
right. So there's only 4 movies left.
At least you're actually getting through it.
Yeah,
so that's good.
There's a chance there's 4 movies left. There might be 1 movie left, and then the other 3 get NAs and go to the bottom of the list.
But you should watch Wake Up Dead Man.
I will.
Because I think you will like this one.
Good.
It's more...
First one, then second one?
It's more how did this improbable crime happen, and not just he's just dumb. As much as I like he's just dumb, it is an actual...
So angry. But yeah, okay, cool.
It's the perfect Easter movie. I
agree.
Cannot... That was not planned. We did not watch that over. We did not know. We just watched it, and it was like, oh, this is literally taking place around Easter, and there's Easter overtones, and... all this other stuff. And Benoit Blanc is being the gay atheist, being like, fuck all this bullshit, who the fuck killed him?
I love... My favorite thing about watching that Godzilla movie this weekend was when Godzilla literally suplexes Kong. That's my favorite part.
Speaking of wrestling moves and wrestlers in movies.
Kurt Angle in The Warrior.
I didn't know that was a thing, but I appreciate you telling me.
Got you. I saw it when we turned off the Godzilla movie. It just went back to the regular TV, and I was watching. Oh, this is The Warrior. It's the movie with Tom Hardy, and I was like, "That's Kurt Angle." I don't know if he's a prominent character, but he was on the screen. He was fighting MMA. I was like, "Oh,
yeah, that sounds like Kurt.
Must have been during the TNA phase."
Peak Angle.
Wrestlers in movie.
I'm rolling with it. Obviously, this is a lead-in for Guardians of the
I'm
Galaxy.
so stupid.
Yeah, you're pretty dumb if you didn't already.
I was waiting. I was like, what are we talking about? Is there a Peacemaker thing? Like, what
Guardians of the Galaxy.
Guardians of the Galaxy, yes.
I love this movie.
I also really like this movie.
This movie was like this for a while. It was the movie where I would, if someone, like my roommate in college, would be like, oh, people really like these Marvel movies. And I was like, okay, watch this one. It's the least Marvel movie to Marvel movie, but also the most Marvel movie to Marvel movie.
Yep.
And I don't know how else to explain that.
You did it.
We watched it. We enjoyed it. I don't know how to come at these movies anymore without just reading the plot synopsis out and talking about it as we go through it.
I think it's a good movie. I think it's a pretty good movie.
You seem more down on it than I am.
It's all the same problems. All the problems I had going into it, I have coming out of it.
Which are?
Ronan. Ronan's the only real big problem. He just doesn't move me. It doesn't move me. He feels like less of a nothing villain than I've complained of before. But he's just kind of there. He doesn't really move me. His motivations don't move me. I don't really think he does anything cool. The coolest thing he does is threaten Thanos, I think. When he beats up Drax, that's kind of cool. But, like, he doesn't really do much for me. He loses to a dance-off, so...
And an Infinity Stone.
That's true. But he was distracted by a dance-off when he was about to annihilate a species. Which is fine, because it plays to the movie, but he just doesn't do much for me. That's all.
No, I don't mind Ronan in this movie. I think Ronan is the perfect antagonist for this movie because this movie has such a big task to undertake. This movie has to introduce and get you to understand all 5 of its main characters. And if you add in a really complex villain, I think it possibly overdoes the movie.
Good.
So
it could do. I just think I would have taken that chance. That's my only thing.
Yeah, because I know which villain in the Guardians trilogy you say is better, and I don't think you're wrong, but I think that movie doesn't have that problem because Guardians 3 already has all these characters established. So it can just have we don't have to sit here and dig into Peter Quill's psyche. You know who he is. Yeah. Let's go. And because of that, we can dig into Rocket's psyche and tie him to the evolutionary.
Kurt Russell's good, too. Ego and Galaxy 2 is really, really good.
Yeah. But again, if you look, like, Drax gets a good sideline in both of those movies. And
yeah,
I don't think Groot gets much in the 3rd movie, does he? Besides just doing Groot things.
Well, he's more in the movie than he is in the 2nd one. Because other than getting Yondu's eye, what does he do in the second one?
He does the bomb. He does Baby Groot things. He makes $1 million
does do
off merchandising.
Yeah. Yeah, that's true. He does do the bomb. I forgot about the bomb. I'd say he's as active in all 3 movies.
Yeah, Groot,
I don't think Groot.
Groot gets his big stuff in this movie. And then dies.
Groot is just Groot. Like, you don't have to explain Groot.
Groot gets most of his stuff in this movie, and then he fucking dies.
And then he lives. The boy who
That's
lived,
his son.
who came to die.
It's not even the same character, apparently.
Yeah, whatever they want to say.
Sure, that's fine.
They
That
make
makes
it
sense.
worse. That's cool.
It definitely, they said that when he was Baby Groot, and it was just like, that doesn't make sense. But then, like, seeing Guardians 3 and what that adult Groot looks like, it's like, oh, okay, no, that's a different Groot. That's not the same.
Yeah, I guess. I don't know.
But, like, it's fine.
I don't like chunky Groot as much as I like thin Groot. Groot looks his best in this movie.
Yes. Yes.
I love thin.
This is the Groot podcast.
We like it.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I am Groot.
I am Groot.
Yeah, I am Groot. I am Groot.
There was a phone number for the longest time that if you called it, you would just get a voicemail that said, I am Groot.
Love that.
The call is disconnected now, which is unfortunate.
I am Groot. Do you have any problems? Do you dislike any part of this movie? Is there anything frustrating, anything? Because I don't have anything really negative to say either.
No, I don't really have anything negative. Yeah. I enjoy all of this movie.
It's good. It's good, just not as good as like Winter Soldier, because we kind of have the same stance on that. Like, but I had nothing to say this time. At least I say like I'm not the biggest fan of Ronan, but I also don't think Ronan's horrible. Yeah. I just think he's fine.
I think in a different movie, Ronan struggles, but
yeah,
this movie
he's held up by a really good movie.
He's held up by a really good. He's held up by his place being correct.
Yeah.
You know, he threatens Thanos. He auraforms on the fucking bridge of the ship.
That is funny.
They crash, and he's just like, "But what if I lived?" And
yeah. And they run a ship into him. But what if I lived again?
They run a ship into him, and they crash his ship so much that Groot has to sacrifice himself to save the Guardians, and Ronan just goes, "What if I was alive?"
Yeah. What if that didn't matter to me?
Skill issue. Truthfully.
Yeah, I like every part of the movie.
But I agree with you. It's as good as it is. It's just not as good as Winter Soldier.
It's not. I think it's not as good as a bunch of movies. But you also know that my favorite isn't. Yeah, my favorite isn't this one.
Yeah, there's a couple that are definitely better than this one.
And now that I've seen this, because I haven't seen this one in a little while, and I saw Guardians 3. I want to say last year I rewatched it. I now think there is a bigger gap than I thought there was. And I know that's probably not the popular opinion, but I really, really enjoy the third one a lot.
We'll see when we come around to it.
Yeah,
what I think about
right? So, what did you end up giving this one?
I think I'll hold on what I originally felt, which was a flat 9.
Shake my hand. We both have flat 9s because I don't think it's better than Iron Man 1, which I have it a 9-1. But I think throughout this movie, it is consistently probably better than Iron Man 1. But I like Iron Man 1's peaks more.
Sure. Yeah, it is a fun time throughout. Maybe it's because I do think that outside of Peter's little thing with his mother dying, I don't think there's much depth in this one. Which I think like 3, I think has that depth in spades. But it's still It's still a very good movie. It's as enjoyable as the next movie, but it doesn't have the plot issues.
Yeah. You know what we're going to have to do? When we get to the second one, I think we're going to have to defend that movie really bad.
Probably, yeah.
Because I feel like the internet at large thinks that movie's really bad.
And it's just not.
It's not. I don't think it is.
No.
Because the more I keep thinking about it, I'm like, yeah, maybe it's a little more silly, but that movie's good.
Yeah.
Kurt Russell is good.
I do like Kurt Russell.
Bro, he's peaked.
Little weirdo.
Oh, it really killed me.
It killed me to put that tumor in her head.
What? What if I don't peek?
Just immediately start shooting.
Just empty the clip.
I'm excited for that one. the enjoyments for Guardians was very high.
Yes.
Because of course it was. Apparently that's one she hadn't seen before, and her not seeing the Guardians trilogy was just strange to me.
Yeah.
It's like it's the most accessible of any of them. You just drop it and do it.
So are you ready for next week to talk about that movie?
I mean,
I want you to know
but I will be.
There will be no argument. Because I'm not here to argue. My opinion is my opinion. I don't want anybody to share it. I will be alone. I love that movie.
It might not be an argument, but it might be a takedown. We'll see. I also think I'm going to probably just rate it more positively than you think I'm going to. Because I also don't hate that movie.
You're gonna hate my rating.
Oh boy.
You're gonna hate it. Yeah, I know you're gonna hate it.
Oh boy. Like, it's just the plot's weak. There's a lot of holes, but it's fucking so quotable and enjoyable. Like, I'm not gonna sit down and have a bad time. Like,
I don't think I'm out of line to say that Age of Ultron might be the best popcorn movie in the MCU.
I think you're wrong.
What would you say? Just tell me what you would say.
It's then not just Guardians.
Oh, I disagree. I knew. Not even.
Okay.
Or
even the first Avengers.
First Avengers, I would hear.
Okay.
I would think it's just the Avengers movies. I just think Age of Ultron is just the most turn your brain, just enjoy the movie. Don't think too hard about literally anything, and you're just having bundles of fun the entire time.
No, I think.
But wait, when you look at it a little harsher, I can understand.
Yeah.
I don't. Let me be clear. I don't understand, but I get what you're trying to say.
But it is fun.
I get where the rest of the population is at. I just refuse to be.
Easy to have a good time, but very quotable. There are a lot of quotes that will be pulled out of this
strings
one.
On.
Somehow we're going to end up with a quote off again.
You think I'm one of his hollow men?
He beat me by 1 second.
You clearly never made an omelet.